Well, more from the Quing event here at the Brule Street today, and Jackie's joining us, who's a specialist in trauma.
Yes.
I'm intrigued to know how this all links in with mental health then. Well, besides, is it the obvious? I mean, it is, okay. What can you tell the invited guests here today then?
Well, I didn't tell them anything today. I've been over here previously to do a trauma workshop, so it was about informing people about trauma, how it works, about symptoms that you can have if you've been traumatised, and a specific model. We work with a different paradigm to the majority of mental health services, so we're trauma-informed, and trauma-informed services are absolutely vital these days. People who have a range addictions, all the problems that we've got in our society generally come from trauma or stress, and we have a model which is about a stress and trauma continuum, and that helps people to understand that it's a normal reaction to abnormal circumstances, and when that happens, the shame and difficulties that they're having around, oh my goodness, this is happening to me, nobody understands, nobody gets it, that opens up, and it means that they're more able to access the services that are being provided, and that people then understand that the behaviours that people show when they're traumatised are normal, they're reactions. Yeah? So we're able to hold the space for them better, we're able to enable them to stay and continue with whatever it is that they need to get well.
Are we any better or worse over here than anywhere in the UK?
I don't really know a massive amount about mental health services over here. I have met a few people on my journey here. I've only been here 4 days, and I would say that what I've heard means that it isn't very different. It isn't very different, and there are changes that need to be made, but it's very difficult to make those because of the funding issues. And somebody was talking today about how in mental health services the funding is so restricted that they are only able to do crisis work and assessments, and so they're not able to have the conversations that people need to have. And that's really what needs to be built in, so that we can understand what people need and what we can do about it.
And breaking the cycle, I'm guessing, is what you're talking about here, the trauma that just adds on and adds on, and you go round.
Oh,
yeah.
yes. And people end up not being able to work, not being able to have a life, not having a family, not having friends, very isolated, always activated and wondering what's going on. Do I need to be scared of this? They become scared of other things that are associated to the trauma. And it's just a vicious circle that keeps going round and round.